What's up, everybody? Today we'll be looking at the form of poetry that makes Shakespearean poetry and horrifying poetries from Edgar Allen Poe seem like complete mediocre. That is known as 14-year-old poetry. You know, by the kind of smart, euphoric 14-year-olds that spend till 3 a.m. listening to Lil Peep and look up to Onision for life advice. Let's take a look at some of these truly poetic quotes. They completely knock Shakespeare out of the water. I'm told life goes on, but I don't want it to continue. You know, I felt the same when I couldn't do a left face in JROTC, so, you know, I can feel you on that one. I wish life was a video game because I would never feel the pain. Yes, I think we get the point, my guy. It's okay, little Billy. We know, Alyssa broke up with you in math class. Your relationship with Alyssa that lasted for one period came to an end, and now you're listening to Juice WRLD music to calm yourself down. I'm sorry about that. I hate to say this to you, Billy, but the rooster's ballsack is tingling. Any chance of that relationship is gone, and it wasn't a relationship to begin with, little Billy. Let's hear some more. I wish I could forget about how you broke me, but you broke all of me. Yeah, you know, I kind of felt the same. Let's see what I felt the same for that. I felt the same when Filthy Frank became Joji. That really broke my heart as a Frank fan, but, you know, yeah, so I can resonate with this a bit. You said I would be better without you, but now I'm done without you. Wow, that's very, very sad. Very truly deep. Wow, that's truly amazing. Let's look at some more. You don't need a gun, a knife, or a bottle of pills. All you need is heartbreak to know that love kills. Wow, the deepness of that. I'm so sad right now that I can feel sad hemorrhoids growing on my asshole. This is actually causing depression in me, man. I'm starting to become so depressed that I can feel fucking sad hemorrhoids growing on my ass. Oh my god. Well, let's see. Let's find more from this.
Oh my god, I was heartbroken because he betrayed me, but what really broke my heart was that he never trusted me.
Well, we get the point, Alyssa. Yes, little Billy couldn't take you out to Starbucks because he didn't have a fucking car. He was only 14. I doubt... Come on, Alyssa, give the guy a break. He just discovered masturbation. You know, no guy who just discovered masturbation drives a fucking car. I was heartbroken. You know, like, let's look at the hashtags here. Depression quotes depression. Depression quotes depressed teen. Yes, very depressed. Very depressed. This is ruining my whole day. These sad edits, or quotes. Truly poetic. Now I lie. Okay, I can't tell if this is Billy or Alyssa. Maybe it's both of them crying about their one-period relationship and how Alyssa wasn't taken to Starbucks by Billy and how Alyssa didn't get Billy a Thrasher shirt. It's okay, for all we know this account could be run by both Alyssa and Billy. Guys, it's time to stop, man. It's seriously time to stop. Do you kids actually, like, the one thing that I wonder about this, like, the only thing depressing about these quote-unquote depression accounts on Instagram is the fact that people actually take up their lives to make these, you know. Now, I can't be talking because I'm some fucking 50-year-old man who sits here all day talking shit about people I don't like, who has no fucking life. So I take out like 10 minutes of my day to talk shit about people I don't like. But I find it sad that these people actually take time to make depressing quotes. For what purpose? For teens to look at? For fucking middle schoolers to look at that their relationships just came to an end? Is that why? Like, that you're just going to take 10 minutes of your life to actually make these quotes on a daily basis? Now, that's just sad, and that's coming from a boomer who sits around all day and fucking talks shit about people he doesn't like. That's just sad. Like, the truly depressing part that makes me depressed and causes sad hemorrhoids on my asshole is the fact that people actually take the time to make these, you know, and the Bart Simpson edits too. And I don't know what these people think they're doing. Do they think they're some fucking modern Shakespeare of the century that fucking think they can rival classics from Shakespeare, or that they can become successful euphoric poets out of this kind of shit, man. No, it's really not. The only people who look at these are the kind of middle schoolers, like the fucking middle schoolers who one period relationship came to an end because so-and-so didn't get a Thrasher shirt, so-and-so didn't get to go to Starbucks, or so-and-so didn't get fucking AirPods, you know? So yeah, just saying, if you're doing these kind of quotes, I mean, go for it, but I don't see a point to making sad quotes on the fucking internet. You're literally posting about depression on the internet. And you could say, oh, well, these kind of quotes help people with depression. How the fuck do they help people with depression? Like, they're literally there for the internet, and I could bet 90% of the people that follow this account are middle schoolers faking depression for either attention or the quote-unquote teenage depression phase, you know. You know, the one where you spend till 3 a.m. listening to sad mumble rap songs from fucking Lil Peep. Oh yeah, and when you watch Onision for life advice and stuff like that. You know, those kind of 14-year-olds. We all go through that phase, but, you know, yeah, I still don't see a point to this. So let's look at one more quote. Someone saw my cuts on my wrist today and said, how do you get them so straight? So I replied to them, with practice makes perfect. Remember, kids, wrist is for attention, arms are for the real action. If you cut your arms, those are for real actions. Look at these. Look at this. Leo Jordan deep. Yes, very deep. It's so deep. It's fucking deeper than anything I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's so deep that I'm getting emotional to it. Like, I can feel the crying out of my eyes. Very deep, Leo Jordan. Truly. Leo Jordan over here has very intriguing interest into this kind of thing. Truly a man of culture to consider this deep. But, yeah, I think that's enough shitting on this for the day. And remember, if you're going through depression, don't look at this kind of stuff because it's just cringe. And one thing that I genuinely wonder is if the people of these accounts, do they actually mean what they're posting, or are they just doing it to make gags out of people and just make idiots of people on the internet? Because that's exactly what they're doing. They're pointing out the depressed middle schoolers who are commenting on these kind of things. So they're kind of highlighting them, and I feel like they make these accounts just to make fun of those kids. I could bet that the person who makes this account either is just a retarded middle schooler faking depression, or he's a person who is just making these so that way he can laugh on his own and laughing at the 12-year-olds and 14-year-olds that think that this is actually deep. Alright, well that's enough of my shit posting for the day. Bye-bye, everybody.